thing you could say about the former royal known as Meghan Markle is that, well, whether you like it or not, she's actually great for getting column inches. It doesn't matter what she puts out on the Instagram, whether she gets something wrong, the Time 100, the Jamie Lynn or Jamie Khan Lena or whatever she's called interview. It, creates a lot of interest. Not always good, as one can imagine. And what's fascinating is how people, decide whether Meghan is in or out of vogue. This particular event, though, which has sort of been, shall we say, ridiculed around the world, well, really, was Meghan Markle invited to this or not? This may surprise you. As ever, let me explain. Morning, lovely to see you, chums. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll have a lovely wave. Can we just say, by the way, what a lovely, lovely gesture. This has come from the Royal Horticultural Society in naming this beautiful rose after, of course, Princess Catherine, with all proceeds of the sales of this going through to a cancer charity. I don't know about you, I quite like roses, don't you? They're the only thing that don't make me sneeze. But have you noticed, I mean, I'm sure you have, but just how expensive flowers are? And somebody pointed this out recently, and I thought, actually, that's true. When you buy them from a reputable florist, they do smell a lot nicer and fresher and have that aroma, don't they? I'm not knocking everybody who buys them from the supermarket, but they don't smell, you know what I mean? When you smell roses, if you're out and about in gardens, as you can see I am on a regular basis, you smell them and think, yeah, these do smell of roses. Sometimes not so, but I do hope that it's a great sale for a great cause because, of course, Catherine is our very own English rose. Let's not forget that, of course. Now, let's get back to your royal story of the day. This was a big event last week. What a shambles this was. The Met Gala. And this is put together, of course, by the Vogue editor, Anna Wintour. I've met Anna, nice enough woman, but always looks like she's auditioning for Close Encounters of the Third Kind with those glasses. Why do you keep wearing the glasses, I know it's your stick, I get it and all that, but really at that age you could say, I'm quite comfortable in meeting people, but clearly not. But as I say, she's the person that invites everybody to the Met Gala, including this guy, Andre 3000, who had a hit 20 years ago now with Hey Ya or Hey You, came dressed as a piano. Madonna, of course, came dressed as, well, Madonna, minus some, shall we say, facial adjustments. People didn't recognize her, She almost looked like she did 30 years ago. Incredible, really. And it is sort of the night of 1,000 facelifts. And the trouble is, when you go to these events, it's all about how mad you can look on the red carpet. And it's about column inches. Now, here's the deal. Meghan Markle, many people are saying she was not invited. I can tell you directly from the cheeses at Condé Nast, they would have very much liked to invite Meghan Markle to the Met Gala. However, and this is why I love sharing this stuff with you, our chums here on this channel, there was some stipulation because, as you know, Meghan could have easily got that invite because it was a celebration of colour black fashionistas, as it were. Now I hear you cry, yes, well, Meghan is 43% Nigerian, so no problems there, chums, right? Now, on a more serious note, this is where I find this interesting, is the fact that, of course, Meghan could have gone, and there was a definite interest in inviting her, but she had one problem. She had to bring, yes, the handbag carrier that is known as Prince Harry. They need him. They're not interested in inviting somebody that was on a soap many years ago for NBC, filmed in Toronto. I love Toronto, great place, but you know what I'm saying? It's not the Hollywood clout. What is the Hollywood clout is having an ex-royal who, of course, is the son to the King of England. That worked. According to sources, Prince Harry didn't really want to go, but couldn't go because of his attachment to the fund, the charitable event that he was over in Las Vegas for in honor of his late mother. Now, Meghan couldn't go alone, and there was another stipulation, and this is also interesting. You had to come dressed within the confines of what they were celebrating. Meghan, as you know, has her own rather unique style of dressing. Yes, some might say missing an iron in many cases, but there you go, or at least a steamer. But really, people say, no. Yes, they would love it because they would have got acres of column inches, but the moment that Prince Harry was not available to go, this is how some people are misrepresenting this as they were banned. No Harry, no Meghan, no Met. It's as simple as that. Always happy to set the record straight. Neil Sean in the very heart of Yorkshire.